was say oben Christo. Eya fear. I was say udi wakuma ben Christo. It no be easy. Look, I'm not saying I'm feeling more bad. I feel be more than prophecy be a baby or gas. I feel more bad than be a gas. I feel be more than Ghana. If we are saying yamre, if we are saying to me in 1988 that. If we are saying to me in 1988 be a muda, and then you are the bit you 2000. Baby, I can hear Kuyanim sa thing such yamayachi. But yeah, a few way, I'll say yes, I'll see a chimben Yehoah. A free 2020, so I study Asha, who Chris Osuma Kofom, and a qua ne Kofom. It is Sabi and Sembia, a debaba to a bontinam social media, so you can say, and as so far I say, na Chris Osuma, I say, we say, Munina, Nipa Bebrina, especially Gen Z for no, Munina, more than historians. And a Munina, they say, what started question Yami, a question Bible. Mudia Munton Cosonyes na Madaruma anyway and Bebasis here. But what you are doing is what will propel the anger of God. But made a message that a few way 2025 can be Yami. Ben Christo. Ben Asafu Yehoah. Me nya mo a be ka se for wade nyina na wadwene wo dai so nyina to nyame so ye adwuma e ben nyame so because we bedua na se nyame anto nsuo nguso a emfa say ye wo dry season mu se wa hu de we sitie we bedua o se nyame anto nsuo nguso a emfefe Ghana mumbe nyame Ghana, yembe nyame. Yembre ye ho asema no. Na wabetimi a essential ni we abrabo. My social media yi en chichiru kisosom en tontwene bonkam. My social media yi en chichiru kisosom en to bonkam. Yo. Yembe nyame wache. What dodge na che? What janiache? Refie, why? Oh, that's why I train. That's why I ban in same train. To be wa. And with the wire bonini be a year, and yes, she pow. He will neither leave you nor forsake you. With the wire bonini be a year, Sir Boniface, Refie, come home. Come home. E mabon samu fa boni na waye ni na da so kwa ube fia yenyo refi obejo boni awaye na nchen boni abon samaye se nebo sam kaso or sre boni fachi na what for Kristo send kra eni ni dima fo a me ezi oze Kristo kra de bechel na bon samafu I'm not so offended. It's after 2025 is a year of reconciliation with God. All those of us who left, let's reconcile with our Maker and have a good life with Him. A very good morning to you. My name is Olakoku Michael Ntiamwa. I have a neat 100.9 FM. We a entertainment GH. Nene me dofopa. Madi nyina. If you be baby, share we. Undi Abna the more way.
Hi, darling.
Good morning.
Good morning.
That's all way. When you are serious today, it means you had a good night.
Really?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, if I'm not catching it,
as an Asame Banon, when you are serious.
If I'm not here. I don't know where did you feel.
Monka Chen say, Monka Chen Samite, Mammy say. They say, why ya on ye ancient father?
It's
Madam, for your friend airport.
No, your friend go.
I say, father, yin na your boss. Your friend ahead. Even His Excellency John Dramani Ababio Muhammad me friend mpoa
unya no
eko
ozum friend
obe friend Sami number be busy anope kra cancel luto kra so kra complain check
so obi afre Sami mu na
Sami number
na say the numbers na nya ba ako
the number you Vodafone and MTN ye Momo Vodafone the public unless Sami catch say wasesa ni number as I no what Opa fa phone press Sami sisi ya bo se be ka say user busy
my friend what is the
what they try na what they fatu last speaker
so for from
fatu last speaker what's he say
Beba
at the loud speaker
yeah
the call party
is not reachable please try
no anya network sana Samina opa sa trabim sana obeka
yeah. They probably lost a lot of things because people can reach you.
Maybe fresh Sami beam.
Oh, but this all what's happening.
I just saw what's happening. And I saw who friend WhatsApp call. Now when Yankupon frewa.
Na
Number
calling that was not your
calling that was
what makes you call you?
The first I can say my Dr. Father Dexter. The Don himself. The first I'm a year a GM lawyer back up Ajibebia I said that and come out a channel we need 100.9 FM manager Eura Kwesi Aboaji Samikewa Prima Banko Amanziba Fifi Smith aka EDD is in the building. Abna is it as a court in Samuel I financing Tembu.
Ghana for every time means a matter naturally you say why you.
Hey, is it a way I be here and walk out?
Yeah, now anyone be going back and forth.
Oh Jesus.
Is that your friend happy day? Is it I mean priority the better be allegedly yes also allegedly because and yes idea.
Is it a court of
battery aban
ekuku. Yeah, now court. It's you know I did not turn it. Na afi court. Okay. Na abnamfa ye wo ho and share ye.
This one not only because his grace go feed you the soul. A penniless child like me, a dear granny me fear. I did not deserve it, but you chose to do it anyway. Oh, laughing up, I am a microbian. And then you're missing at the baby. Missing at the baby. Overtaking is allowed, overtaking is allowed. Yeah, this is my turning point. Overtaking is allowed. Overtaking is allowed. Oh. I cannot tell you.
I did not tell ni ampa ye denyame ase pempenso de aba bedrui nanka anye ye nia nanka ye nye nia nanka ye nka ho esihwe 2025 na betwe atene esihye boni amuhye ma nyina atene trap amafo aseti amaye no ni nyina no ebetene 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 obua unyenyame atafu nyenyame all right mami ni amaziba kwaba ni afishapa amaziba afishapa nso akwaba
afenko moto yen
that's right bronya no koye
nyankopo na dem whether good or bad once we are alive and kotanza it is there everything is fine
it is fine it is fine
na ya hwehwe yepedi ehu yepedi etin sabio yensa kan as Ghanaians.
Okay.
Them massive change in to push away some tyrants into some from the bush. I mean, we are happy as people. The man's about 50. Me Sebio, Wakanda. Na Mobota there, Sebio, you be reset. Na Ghana ye na Ghana. Obafana Tampa we fra. Intin say. Friend His Excellency JDM asama bebioma ola onye mepa nyankopon na o hye ye nyina there that is the direction you must go went in that same direction ola anape mumfa we free kesi do na mumfa nchi a oye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no onye Vice President Professor Jenana Opoku Ajimai ne no kanyi ne President Mahama so no kanyi oye Madam Lordina Mahama Echi
all right. It was not 10 and now Black Pajo so is in the building. Pajo Preko. Black Power.
Enya yoboko.
My memo official power radios. Radio so dey am dey man we. But Joseph we have a me shows one who court cases a crata day and in an from no.
Yeah.
Oh, Rexoma day.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, Barty. Yeah, Barty. You are home. Now attention. I'm not attention.
This is your turning point. Your turning point. Overtaking is allowed.
Okay, so overtaking is allowed for you, Abna. Overtake us.
So
overtake us.
As overtaking is allowed. As overtaking is allowed, Ola. Me dey mean some air chassis there, na me dey say call there air chassis. Yeah. So Monday we did a story on Saturday, so I'm coming to go. Maybe about twice. So Monday and you didn't say me to ja. Saturday on the 7th, I think it was the 8th of January. Put a cryptic message on his Instagram status that back to Gary Soakins like we never left. And I didn't read any meaning to it. First, I thought maybe I would do the Gary Soakins or maybe it was an album cover or it was an album title. It was we don't know what's going on until social media netizens decided to decipher everything he had said. And no person say, is it there? Your mama abandoned there is a gele and your baby. And I'm for busy, I'm for busy. Well, Sarkodie, and then also a lot of people have been accusing Sarkodie or your MPP because when NDC was in power, that was when we studio no that time we are not in a studio ni be home. And I say be a time and this was not studio no the fee. But MPP bars will be able to call baby before they because people were like when NDC was in power, it was like it was almost as if you had a political like ambition. The way you were so vocal with what was going on in the country and everything, you made two whole raps. I now say how back we thank you. What the chair? What the hair chair say and carry? I dare na MPP buy a dear papa. When you're fra. Is it selective blindness? Is it selective mute? What are you doing? And then now Sako Diabo, all of these things. Wabon the tofa abon the bede. I better reply you. Well, you could see Ebra.
Sako Diabo tofa.
I said the more everything it's like everything you people have been accusing him of, he has come to reply in a nutshell. So
hey.
Yeah.
Really?
Why shouldn't he?
Oh, Sako Diabo, like he's not the type, like you know go mind you. So anyway, Obede.
And say whatever I want to say.
I thought this video was
whoever wants to take it the other way, that's up to them, you know. Because people's issue was or is they feel like you did a certain song targeting somebody, which if you ask me, never was that the case. Yeah, doesn't ask the person's mental state before they sign up, you know. So anybody can just pick up a phone and sign up. So you have all sorts of human beings on social media. So I'm not going to waste my energy on social media trying to explain something. It's not going to work. You know, I put out.
Totally agree.
Yes, I put out whatever I think. Those who take it will take it. Those who don't take it will take it. And I think over the 10 years, when I step out, I see love. So I don't care about what someone is saying on social media. If it's not true, I don't really care, and it doesn't really frustrate me at all. I kind of like came to an understanding that there are two types of ears in Ghana. You know, we have the regular ear, we have political ears. So. Who you're speaking to, and unfortunately the masses, there's a lot of political ears in there, so now you can't say something about it.
He has realized that in Ghana the average guy, we have 2 ears in Ghana, the normal ears and the political ears, in the sense that when people know that you're affiliated to something, like you for instance, everybody knows you're affiliated to the NDC. Whenever you're trying to say something, whether you are being assertive or not, whether you're just trying to be a citizen first before a spectator, everybody will say, oh, it's because you're NDC. So he's trying to say that, oh no dear, when you say Ghana for the obeke biya, the obeye biya no, mubenye bibi, I can't find. So he will do what he wants to do, he will do what he has to do, because at the end of the day, whenever he comes out, it's nothing but love. So where are the haters? Because Opia Bonsia, yeah, the other energy.
Infants will be a yatu abamau. Me kai tama yebe to abamau say Ghana for NDC for say me pamacho. I me pamacho sa me sada me say ye me pamacho akopim tama mudi akonya ne be mame. Am paso so opacho na yedi akonya ne mame. Me kai say ne speech obema obekasa say. Amamo no no ko ntimi mutu ohia na nanem. Sa hemfo mo anu no ntimi mu o man no. Covid ngomai. Nanso nipa wo kase na nanem mo anu no efo koto so ohene ti akonyuma otimi din sesin bu say meme ba wo te ho. Ba wo yo hene. Enti sisi na wonye president bi no obe continue akohia wo hene obe ka say meme to na wo gina ho ana asese.
Not just say but say edu baby no na sa hand time no. Ogumani was just edu baby na hand time no edoso. A hand time no be doso. Edu baby na omo ayekokoti kakra. Nyina aka ho bi ntina. We say all of that is among of the reason why MPP lost their seat, because there was a video that went viral last say your former president Nana Addo Dankwa eba ayefuni bitiwa ni buafua.
What's he why?
Former president.
Oh.
Was it so soon, Nana?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the former president Nana Addo was and they were sitting down. And then he got angry and he asked and people were asking that, why don't you do that when you get to the shanty like that? Get out from the chair. Anyways,
I saw him baby cried or cast some one to Obama.
Yeah. I mean, if you have to just sanity.
Nana do see a chon buku. Need some more catch Ghana.
Right before His Excellency, our current president John Dramani Mahama went to opposition, He also went viral for saying he has the dead goat syndrome. It's like when they're about to leave power, it's almost as if your baby and will be after. As a dumb baby, it's like we are always when they're about to leave. It's like magic. As a dumb baby, it will be 40. Dumb baby, we don't know why, but that is it. We just pray that the MDs for the way can steady. Nice. Anyways, but it was MP for Gomoa Central, member of Parliament for Gomoa Central, Kwame Asari Obi, aka A+. Eddie in Sembi Ebetu. Like I said last year, you know Kwame and he will rant on social media. He spoke about he knowing the people behind Ahmed Swale's death and all of that. Papa Dampari we thought he was going to be in trouble. We thought something will happen. Yet nothing happened. Nothing at all happened. Right now he's a member of Parliament for Goma Central. And he has come to write this. Say last year, I was invited to the CID headquarters to provide information regarding the murder of Ahmed Swale. During the meeting, I identified a high-profile minister from the previous government who was allegedly involved in contracting assailants to carry out the crime. I also disclosed my source, a highly credible one, in the presence of the CID director. It is critical that the CID director updates the public on the progress of the investigation and indicates with justification whether additional time is required. At this point, it appears the matter has been sidelined. If no update is provided within 48 hours, I will invoke my authority as a member of Parliament to formally summon the Ghana Police Service to brief Parliament on this case. Should that fail, I will utilize my Facebook and other social media platforms to update the nation on what I know about the matter, which shall include the name of the alleged perpetrator. Thank you. Kwame Asari Obeng, Member of Parliament, Gomoa Central Constituency. Now, person last year, Obet Kekan Sansem no social, Obet Sansem no social media no. Me papa Dampari invite no. Mani drew mani ko kan nipa kra onim no say say former government there is MPP for. O say MPP panyi MPP minister bi. MPP panyi bi po wom enim hu bi. Ewe no sande no source e kan ho abesi ne condemn to dwerebo. Obi an ka hwe. O ma edin so no de. Ya hwehwem ya. Isi no MPP de. On the offer the power ni nyedi. Ghana police be yom ho ano. Na se no so ye ko du parliament na sa anye yeso a the social media numbers na wo ho. Asem we de ye beka. Ai, enti no. Pancho munya abotre hwehwem. O say ya hwehwem wi a. O say enti no ori no de to aso say me say enya easy o. Ori no de to aso say e critical say CID director update public. Enti no so person say it is the police job to update the public on the progress of the issue, and then they've kept quiet all this while. And so, no dear, he will not keep quiet about it. He will bring. I can't wait to hear the name of the person he's. I know about. The high profile minister. So, and your minister be a low profile. Anyway, on the minister no dimu angaza. Ola mede twaswa na right. One of the conversations that have been a national topic of national interest is the LGBTQ bill. And during the previous government, akaka krama previous government and I do call courts and ya presidency on there na ye permanent penisi embeton nanim da ohu ehwe na Ghana for say obo ye de ne ye beye na previous government ye twam and a new one about enti e ho na man focus ye man panyini ene wa ba de bill na na yesrewo say eno na nka ye nya yanka obe pass ya maye ye man panyi so see onu de onya yanka your family values no cause you see if you teach the child the way they should go when they grow up they will not depart from it. It's in yen starting free in school ho yen pass ola pacho you go tie the man panyi cabra. Yeah, someone they say no. Is it attack on your voice?
With regards to the proper human sexuality, it's quite a long name. Proper family values bill. If you remember, there was a court case that injuncted the speaker from forwarding it to the president, and also restrained the president from receiving the bill. Eventually that case was disposed of December, I think on the 18th or so. Yeah, so it meant that the injunction had been cleared. But as far as I know, the bill did not get to the president for assent. And so the convention is that all bills that are not assented to before the expiration of the life of Parliament expire. And so that bill effectively is dead, it has expired. I don't know what the promoters of the bill intend to do, but I do think that we should have a conversation on it again so that all of us, if we decide to move that bill forward, move it forward with a consensus. And probably it shouldn't be a private member's bill, it probably should be a government bill with governments behind it after consultation with all the stakeholders to see how we're able to move this forward. But it leads us back to the discussion we had that if we're teaching our values in school, we won't need to pass a bill to enforce, our family values. And that's why I think more than even the family values bill is us agreeing on a curriculum that inculcates these values into our children as they're growing up, so that we don't need to legislate it. And so we'll see how all this goes. And so I'm looking forward to this.
Nti abena was say.
The kwakra ne say or say bill ni die onu die onya anka ye be family values curriculum. Ache say enkwala ni wo school ni e church omo niema like ebe bo omo like their morality, their values and all that. So that by the time we grow no na sa niema agro hunu we ne LGBTQ say me any wa adwin mu. Enya no wo ya tete wi a wo nya LGBTQ. The kwakra ni say this wi a. I know that people were saying that but when you were in opposition, you said that a wanka
entertainment
what passing bill needed that. So why are we talking about family values and but he also made mention in statement and he say whichever bill no say one pass it before government to be free more it expires with the government.
I said na do him sending one pass.
And it only me to say whichever bill now say
na do me can say I didn't banana say radisa cap with the empire.
Bill no say one pass and na government to be free so there.
Expires with
starting in so people thinking that the bill is there or is on the table of the president.
I will buy a
file that table. So do I say open the file inside. Because they say omo pack omo ni amade akono. Omo pack any omo bills ni omo eyi nyina aka nko. Ono no the other buy na family values. And it's a mom pair no na say.
Ono the other buy in the family.
So also no there like personally what he likes. What he prefers, will add to the curriculum of the children the family values.
But no the buy.
Because
no the buy and the on them raw the
oh, I am raw, so only
I drink say Ubinyanka. He say ye focus ye energy in our bill.
Yeah.
And Kayem fire energy ni being cause ye crown yet think quadani. Na say yet think aquadaya. A to be a wee here so with them rampo.
Ebesheno. Because what you say, Crononia. Uncle Onia wo wi ade na wa police station.
Iti obeso je se yen hye ase entete nkwada na yi. Na mra na mo twere no. Enam se na do mpese obesan wansan waja hokon.
Also the bill but he said it there say it never got to the president's table.
Because he dey court table no so no. And the president instructing the secretary so on parliament for guy hey mamu fa de ni sifia.
President ka che ni say and on one ka
the secretary to the president or letter president asem no account.
Okay.
And what Tron Nana Santi be dear to or Tron one in parliament was a mamma fast didn't see because they knew what they were doing. And not tell the council I didn't quite court. I didn't know Ghana you were refused. You know maybe was our kind of parliament ye emrana. I would a year be born a tough area. Now you have some me their co-presidency. Now parliament ye emrano answer crown on born a tough be their co-presidency. Na president akojina baby aka so obi di court. Jade no kra no entwe na ba na be hu ne be ye. Mi wa no obi amfa asem ne court. Edi ade achi ya na say 2 days later san obi di ade ne court. Enanche. Na parliament antie court antie se obi di court. Na omo de koma presidency. Na president secretary troba say mamu fancy ha. On the way at this city. It's no omo mpa ni mu ahwe.
Omo mpa ni mu ahwe. Sa tuwa we die. Empire no.
And I didn't go court. I had to direct, I had to bohu doggies, and I feel it. I didn't know. Yeah, court.
Now,
Now,
say President Mahama or say previous one crown. I say individuals. If we are trying to do one, it should be government based.
Yeah, no. A private member bill will be and
yeah, no, because will be the way they can government.
They say no. HS they say no. Yam a bina ndi animu.
No, one.
Na yen shamra no ne fanko ye no. A bedi yini more.
Change the nipa bakwa as aka say onu de Ghana hu yan so.
Na da sign bra no. Of course me catch him on sign.
One car be sign.
Me catch him on sign. Not ka close ola good morning.
So just say would he best spearhead the government one now? Okay.
Na John Ababu. Wa me am pass him na obenya aso ndi organa. Obenu no ho say.
Yeah.
Ababu, ko benu no ho say.
And some people are also saying that.
I work about me anka ho asenka wan.
Some people were saying that looking at the way Sam George was so much into this, how does he feel about this statement? People are asking how he feels.
No, but the question is he didn't say on sign. There's no bill to sign. Secondly, what say my adrenaline ye sign bill as if say the solution. Part of the solution is yen fan kaya this year in granny book that bill no yanum nkofo yi akwaji sika wie yi. So ono mo share that this sneaky crown around granny books in him.
Yeah.
It's no a hono and was yen san free adwin kone yen sesa no. Na yen fan share granny books say be ma ne be ma timi na. Nim so mo sesa na. Say be ma ne be ma e da enye oba na oba da enye yi. What you say? It's no ye share those values na. Near the mraka ho a many sipi. That's what the president is saying.
Did he say the Moroccan one?
Oh yeah.
But in his statement, one can say the Moroccan.
No, okay, I want to. Or say a whole more they say any government led instead of private member.
Mom, he's Mumbo school is in. From the Fiesta Hotel next year. Gimpa, where the bushes. I mean, that place was the name. There's a school there. Manyan Kubia. Nebako school on school fees to almost by 17,000 a month. Oji nebe fees school probably because the wakafa a gay person to come and teach the kids in the school gay isn't wow. Into Nipan Oji nebe fees school on. I don't want to mention.
Yes, gay.
Yes, a man can sleep with a man. A
woman can say but how to be a gay.
No,
yes. They come to teach you
that is okay.
That is okay. It's more like a human right. If you feel like
you like
a Bema, but Philisa said, you're bad. It's okay to feel that way. Yeah. Don't be so dispersed. I mean, be happy that we are Benamu now. Philisa, you're Bema. Who person you're done Bema. Be happy. It's a moment cause a Moga how to be gay. They come in under the guise of you have a human right, trying to encourage you.
Yes. Some of the parents raise issues of it, but nothing was really done about it. So what the friend had to do is that he has to withdraw the children from the school.
No.
And the school is down.
Oh, yeah, it's an elite school.
But Lauren, Eli say, "Oh, you teacher ni." Or say those is young friend share or course in chronicles be on friend our world, our people.
You see now, some people were saying yesterday when I was reading under the comments of this video, and some people were saying that instead of they have replaced RME with our world, our people. And then some of the teachers were fighting underneath only school. That's what RME. Obisu was in school. You our world. So we don't know if maybe certain schools have changed their curriculums or whatever. Or there's.
I see. It was say only a teacher. Or say young Frances our world, our people. Books in him. A honor nebebwa. Alono Roadman. Alono minim teacher kojo nya mini abema no minim baby hotio
yeah na so
ade na se mi hia wo pa o
yeah the people are saying say petition says a new government
also why are you Resnel Bones was why are you misinforming the public? The DA2 never wrote a letter to Parliament. Moreover, your president told us he should be voted for. No, you are lying. The DA2 wrote a letter. Unimark as a mini short memory for you. Short memory for you. A letter that I read myself. I can go my archives and bring it to you. I discuss politics me they as a channel. double back bro. Like my question is why are our celebrities also is why our celebrities kept quiet or kept mute when Nanado was in power? Hypocrite celebrities. Hypocrite. Anyway. Abna yanko na yewo asembidi hu nkomo.
Okay.
Worry.
Intino. Me de to aso dia na. So last week over the weekend and when I made the chat so that you know upon for can continue. Over the weekend and Kumawood. This is he a Kumawood actor? He was a skit maker. He confused.
YouTuber.
Okay, YouTuber. Yes, YouTuber. See confusion. You know, like you when say would there, but there everybody will give their own conspiracy.
No. I've never met that guy.
Oh, but the fact that you haven't met him before, that doesn't mean
Look,
that.
and yes, I didn't know who he was.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know.
Okay.
I don't watch that.
So you know how when you die now there's a whole lot of conspiracy theory, especially when the cause of your death is not known. And then Ariana like Obiabe candidate say. So one of the stories that came out was say Oni Obi Yuri Ekoda and other day allegedly some of allegedly so the ankaba now. Shabai Kuku. And see Brad said now the story about what he said Oni Obi Yuri Kodai. The Onusu Beka say like him was see confusion the other day. Everybody that said something about the death of C confusion like his team Omudu Ojam and Abantebako. Ako police say yes remo. Baby amu say like he edin akofa baby. Baby amu say ka say like him 1 hour more. Baby kra amu so be edin 100,000 e ma see confuse ayeba be this can was one farmer no. Mon kwala mu kuchi. Actually you go see. Why are you looking at me like?
Mentiase.
You know after he died.
Nipan wo. Ti when edin Eko police station.
Ebusuya.
And he like it.
Like Ebusuani.
No, but some say like people mention they didn't mention anybody from like his family. Like in a omode somebody na kobo no be say wa mo ano.
Omode there.
Some sobo.
Yes, some more edie.
Omode sobo. Asebe nya botre.
Prema me do anfa me o.
Omode sobo.
Omode somo.
Sobo.
But the thing is that look, so because say boy no sebi one will be yire kodaya. Well, when they call you for defamation.
Oh, says
but the family is there. The family is there.
Okay, so the family is there.
Yeah.
The guy is gone.
Yeah.
Me say or no be recorded. And the family is almost see me for defamation.
Onum say person.
Nipa now we involved no whether it's true or not no.
No,
but what are they arguing about?
Again that thing also has a friends a way on the family. Nye nipa no a wewu no okono sisi ya aka chire ne ya
hwe. I have no issue with the family.
No, you
Oberi Miniaba. No. Okay, Oberi Miniaba.
So you brought the evidence.
It's mean for a video sex
of course, those are the things that they needed.
Come up for that.
Nyankopon esuma Yesu Kristo mane ba asase so no obeya wonwade eti obie tu di nachi sana Kabeneza oye Dr. Like na babeye obia emo a obo anti no e wo se ye gina ho kuma no anti no oti ase enye fine me kwa se emmobo oso pressure won so sana fine oso pressure Mr. Enye kwanya so
Ojam no I coward.
There's another one.
There is not.
Oh, where like his boys and Kasanu him say no, because what if the people apologize? If you apologizing, they just all the cocoa now apologize.
I'm telling you.
Or don't say, I said no, yeah, can on one kind. But I will be so I say. What can I do? I call John. Yes, you bet you know. Yet, now, video no, and no. You poor some run a year to my it's a year you do Jamabaha. Yet to me, from Ranshay and some, we respect police. 80 police for Nankasam and me, Yasamumayan.
say the video ni kyerɛ wɔn mo na so wɔ group no wɔ team no say ɔba no ɔka de ɔka yɛ na yɛ ni problem bia.
You see, Abraham.
Ojam is the Ojam na mission the video na. Now shall I post on picture no but crowd to say video no because that nation. Okay say he was narrating the incidents as to say a girl now see confuse okofa ni kunu sika kra okofa ni kunu sika ni
okofa kokuma ni so ai
ono so can be on
I seen kokuma ni so video on so can
so no be record
tom ko che ono so
another ni allegedly won say bia won say we all got a story from Ojam and we all added allegedly it's Ojam no your source ro yes you aka ojo do di 90 yes ojo no obe chirim.
See, let me tell you this, don't ever take Ojam serious.
Or you liar.
Don't take Ojam serious. I know Ojam. He's my boy. Don't take him serious.
So he was doing it for the views. You see, it's high time people realize that you just can't write things or say things for the views.
I'm funny serious because Ojam onye serious guy.
Well, but we don't know Ojam. He doesn't even know 100 people on this Ghana.
It's na make me na minim na make.
Well, I'm fine. What can we?
I'm funny serious.
Or better than Dre.
Oh, she is. Wait, she is.
I bet they are just using it to silence people. Well, sometimes and just say be a person probe you, but
anyway.
I was saying they mobia hash. Because you are not can like you are bre.
Jenishua Mahram Ej Bro Lani Abney morning. Please, there's nothing in the laws of Ghana that says if a bill is passed by Parliament and seeks approval from past executive, the new executive can approve. You are quoting a different thing. This is not a bill passed by Parliament and seeking approval. Namu bisa say RME woha na teacher Lauren say yes, RME is still there. Yeah, you say RME, that's all. All right, now let's get into this legal thing.
Baba God is involved. 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 Don't give up the hustle. Don't give up the hustle. Yeah, don't give up the hustle. Hustle man, back up. Don't give up the hustle. Don't give up the hustle. Yeah, don't give up the hustle. Hustle man, back up. Tell them say we are busy up there. We tell them say bad man suffer and there. Abrabo na ye. Abrabo na ye. Tell them say we are busy up there. We tell them say bad man suffer and there. Abrabo na ye. Abrabo na ye. Abrami brejina. Ethiopia yana. Every day bina my area. Anko be a receive me a shower. Oyoyi. Ankama ya nyama sexinani. Oyoyi. Bibiara be fine. Baba God
is in control. Baba God is in control. What's it? Let away 14th of January 2025. I address him as Saliman. A free Renaissance Law Chambers. Okay, when you demo cano. What's it, dear madam? Demand for retraction and apology of defamatory statements made against Mr. Rex Owusu-Mafo, aka Rex Omar. 1. We act as solicitors for and write on the instruction of Rex Owusu-Mafo, aka Rex Omar, as our client. 2. As you are aware, our client is a distinguished Ghanaian high-life musician, composer, music producer, writer, publisher, performer, and recognized for his significant contribution to the music local industry and the international industry. He is also a politician. Our client has served as the board chair of the Ghana Music Rights Organization also known as Gamro, since his election in 2017. 3. We are informed that on or about the 10th of January 2025, you were on a radio program called Daybreak Hit on Hits 103.9 FM, hosted by one Doreen Avio. In the course of the said program, you made various disparaging remarks about our client. Some of these remarks include statements to the effect that our client is not a person who can be trusted with money. Our client sat on Gamro money, among other equally defamatory statements. 4. These statements, which were made without any factual or legal basis, meant and were understood by Ghanaian public to mean that our client is corrupt and not trustworthy and lacks integrity. 5. We hold the instructions of our client to demand from you, which we hereby do, that you retract these defamatory statements made against our client and render an unqualified apology to him in the same medium on which you made their pronouncement. The retractions and apologies should also be given in the same prominence as the words you used to defame him on the program. This should be done within 7 days from the date of receipt of this letter, failing which our client will avail himself for any legal remedies available to him. 6. We further demand that you desist forthwith from making any further malicious and false public utterances against our client. 7. Please take notice and govern yourself accordingly. Signed, Peter Osei Asamoah Esquire, Port Renaissance Law Chambers. We the first your friend saying grata na say a legal lawyer for sama lawyer for mujina muma Mr. Rexoma asama omode ababeto edwa edema Saliman no say madam wen ebeya ensem na akoka no Hit FM efa Rexoma ho no betwesan na pacho enti sadia aswohye ebeba bagoju be sure so hu letter.
Oh yeah, me hu ndre nwumre.
Now we they na from. I'm sure you saw the video, right?
Yes, I saw the video.
Okay.
I even published it on my page.
Okay.
And I wrote some few articles on it.
Okay.
I think quick one. What we should know is name bi wo na say the radio so and media so na say can is making it more or less like I say yen sheda and funny maybe serious when it comes to the creative industry, you know, in terms of panditry and all that. Listen, utie comment na Sally na she might think that she's just saying it in support of only maybe or support to become the ministers in Jifagomashi. No problem. If you really, I mean,
what's your support on Abu Jifa?
What's support on Abu Jifagomashi?
It's women power.
Yes, and that CFA Ora Rex these are the things that she feels Enyadia as a fata says a man position, not even near any position at all, not even the creative art agency, not anywhere. I mean, man in Bahokra. But you see, she forgot the fact that she really delved into a situation where on sheda any facts, on sheda incra anything that is seriously aligned to Ayora Rex. Okoka Gamro Wasem. Indeed, Gamro Nana Okan Wasem. You made mention, Sebi, because of that, you know. Yentraste papano with sika and the managerial skills form and ote if it's annual to full sika. So I mean, where on earth would you want to say these things? Do you have any serious evidence to these things that you are making, these allegations? So what caso biti ubisika swa? What it means is that sikanu krano on person de bema. Then I ask myself, say, it's a gamu nanka sakrano, yenma yeti reduce any TV for yeteso yekasan, yeti asye, yenim how gamu operates. Do we know the position of Eye Rexoma or Gamro Moana? Do we know the duties of what or how a chairman of Gamro behaves and do and do we even understand say you're chief executive officer or Gamro? Do we understand say your administration and administrative part of Gamro where they do the distribution, they do royalty collection, they do welfare and everything? Does it come, I mean, as Rex na yes Jumanana? when you say
What I say, yeah, this uncle in us can be an be my so support terrorists, but I say it because I'm also involved. I'm a board member of a sister society.
Thank you.
So
Yes.
Another CMO. So
Exactly.
But who can be a say who person defend the right? So I keep quiet.
Yeah.
But tell me, a board member.
Sure.
I am, in fact, I am in charge of distribution.
Good.
Okay. We are in charge of disbursement and distribution of funds.
Okay.
So we know the calculations that go into it.
Good.
And we know that there's no way a butcher. Look, butcher no cry. He's not involved in your distribution. No.
Thank you.
We only report to the board.
Exactly.
Say this is how we did it. This is a calculation. Will be a point. Yeah. Point back up performance. Will be 25 Ghana cedis per point. It is multiplied by the number of movies feature.
Yeah.
It is a movie here back. Penonia 25 Ghana. No one could baby. I say, hey, your chairman 25 Ghana. It's because that's the work you did.
I mean, that's what I say. And on top of it, I mean, this thing you're saying about Rex and Ankasemuno, and I have a crack because you should then understand, say, Papa no bar Gamro no, and there might be Brainana assistant under him.
Yeah.
What we say, even before you call about this year, people who received their last your friend is a quarter of the year in terms of home royalties, people took as much as 45,000 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
People did. Musicians
money they've
did.
never received
before. And it is from this same young man. I mean, you're talking about
No, you're young.
on your young man.
Yeah.
Young man. But Rex is a young man.
Yeah. Okay, to who you then? Rex is a young man. Oh,
The
yeah,
old
then.
boy. I mean, Papa, Sebi Owaku could draw to me the GBC court.
Eh?
For the first time, yeah, winning case. Eddie, your friend is a Telco's court. Echo winning case, Emma the same Gamro. How on earth would you want to say, me to be or come, yam she be na me say be or beka say be a micro document be a Rex Dini 22 million Ghana cedis we share no yes so the koto car yes so the koye say then we know you have some. Yes, then you have something just as we had Carlos H's time. I mean, Carlos, KK Kabobo, the Max, and then all those people who were there paying themselves, even as the same board chairman paying themselves 4,000 each. This time around, from Kojentry up until now, the system has changed. Things are working well. So for me, it is not exciting. A weakening the industry and the way people feel we should be matured enough now to be doing intelligent discussion. We should be doing smart discussions. We should be doing things that the policymakers indeed
we serious
into the system be my. But say be con the raw say any allegations say
try.
I mean a hard
yes
and Ola it is becoming especially when presenters and also informed
okay, so
on those issues.
The realizes they say I think right now we should be careful the kinds of people a more present shows.
Yes.
Because if you are out here shows in baby, you realize that the presenter don't know what they are talking about.
Exactly.
It is obiting and him no card now. She doesn't know. It would mean counter.
Yes.
So this is it. This is it. It was near to the near now. But if you are not abreast with it, you should at least try and read.
Yes.
Try and read, because you sit down, the person is spewing these lies, and you couldn't even say a word. You're like, most of the time, it's near to your phone, so now your headphones. Near jail, no more. I think we should grow.
Yeah,
we should grow.
We have to.
There's so much information you can get access to.
Seriously.
You can read. You can get access to, so that you will be able to inform people.
Seriously.
Very well.
Yeah.
Amaziba Kakrebi na yenko recruitment.
Ola, I agree 100 or 1,000% what Kojo said there, offended, and then maybe we'll hold them out. I mean, we must be guided in doing those things and saying those things on radio, right? You ended by saying that there are some presenters that say, well, better radio do not say what I mean, it seems as if there. I mean, when you fact in the one, no work far. We feel that we just want to for that youthful exuberance and that exuberance and let's say something for us to look so powerful in the system. You know, because in the social media what you put there if it's soft now, people don't really get onto it. Say it's hard, then it will attract that eyeballs.
Yeah,
you understand it. But I feel they want more media houses. you guys should also broaden the scope of let me say thinking kakra. Day one. Say even if you don't know, let's say nipa no wabet san wanyim na so ka da mansam ne wa. Okay, obo bi ni bi san eyi owo hemfa fa say minimum pa. Maybe so do fa mo o chede one nipa we discuss why they ni famam. Again, it stops. Nothing stops Sally from saying there she's rooting for friend Jifa Goma. No one stops her. But again, in one, the modus operandi now of the man, it is bad.
You know what's funny? If you didn't vote, what makes you think that you have the effort to choose
the minister?
You didn't vote. Say Jado before someone voted. I want to have.
Okay.
It the end and I will bet you the
Ola say member say root for honorable Jifa Blago machine one. Let's say of Canada for that feminism aspect in the Manzamana. Again, you should also be mindful that you don't run someone down because of somebody.
Yes.
It's a but this is a situation whereby we allow people to come and spew, in quote, nonsense. Then we allow them in the space of social, in quote, media. There you bring your eyeballs, you bring your numbers. Again, in the one, most of the media houses and so on. They should also be in check a little bit. It's as you have a program's head, and I'm a boy.
Yeah.
You're a producer. And Tanka listen, I can na producer wakajo Madam Fortuna Abotal. You bottom the lawsuits that bottom the issues that until let's check on those facts before
we also have a patch to
let things go. For me, for me, Manzaba, I feel they want say Uncle Rex or what they sent a demand letter to Sally to retract.
Apologize
with 7 days and apologize now. I feel that they are just being disservice to us.
No, but that's how the legal
I know, but I feel they want they are not being disservice to us. I have seen in some caucus there, Sally man have said there she won't apologize.
Actually,
Miss dead, I be miss or you written. I don't want to leak it. Miss or you written us there. She won't apologize. I'm daring you, for Sally. Maybe Sunday, there's a conversation ensuing somewhere. Also, she won't apologize.
But the entire America say no, the phantom Chinese say, "Obia Bema will be on copies of Pia Bonti."
Ola, that tell so Bema.
Who of you betting a card? Ola, Pia Bonti, and running so one was a better can no feel man can Bonti.
Obia and soon count the Manzaman. Recently, I watched one say the same Sally. Young artists.
See, I don't want us to focus on our sister.
No. But
dealing with the issue, not the person.
Yes, but the subject matter in question is that she had called the wrath of her Uncle Rex.
And also may apologize.
So the people in contest now is she, Sally, and Rex. Yes. And but again,
not a person.
No, T. How did you deduce the person from the one who said it?
No, sir.
How did you differentiate from that?
You see, they say weak mind discuss people.
Just no, Pocho, they want to them.
It's true.
So let's
discuss.
I am not
the issue.
No, I'm not discussing it, but I feel they must they want. I'm saying this because they want. They enjoy a lot of some of these things they want in the dandrums to for people to just spew anything that they want, say anything that they want, like you said in the one. Now without being apprehended, right? Okay. But this time around, I say for anchor, if they went straight by
cut straighter,
anchor it will serve as a lesson in one. And then there may be a matter that work can in some cocots in one. It wouldn't have been said.
All right, Manning and I'm so be a bema. But it is
yes,
Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture under Mr. Mesa Ejapa Mesa and Mr. Okreku Mountain. It will move back on Omurukutu Ngrofo. Say the entire.
So, one more kakra say Bibisa to me SC, and indeed, we have documents attached to that. On the 18th of, I think, December, and a letter bisa a PM was apparently Oma Fankrofo workers, almost about 13. Say, young form call a creative art agency on Monko Yejuma. Beyam shame kakra. Beyam shame because the omo year no and sem fata. I mean, you tour baby on the 17th, on the 7th of December. Then all of a sudden we hear say what 11 days after was your fan crop where I employ to the place. Then we ask ourselves, say that same 17th tour by we, you know, office now will say 17th tour by we, office now will say Odio Mokono. There's no office. A someone for office. A office it existed in our brains, but physically it is not there. Nipa no kra no occupy honoma no CS or ye penyin or dan no kra no. 7 for name muna no sesa no nkonya ne computer ne bibia no sesa fi hono. They say me no ka say yes akwaje office e wo cantonment or baby or te honom ko there or pretty or no any office wo honom. Indeed, it is a
nipa beya.
Beka Jankroma Ekufuado. Jankroma Ekufuado asem na.
Jankroma Ekufuado asem na okay.
Na sabi utumi.
Wasisa no man na office oni gina.
Wasisa na also na ne toye.
For the na de ko.
They say nya ban e ne toye. Inti say from 2020 AM rano and now from 2018 as sabi aye aban MPP betena so bi sesem na me no ka say yentumi anya CAA office. Na ya fan crofo na nipa 13 dey one no so say ya fa cleaner wom, ya fa stenographer, ya fa secretary, ya fa legal officer, ya fa communication officer. Na ubisa say omo ba ho ba be adwuma sesia no. Why never be show mo so mo nya adwuma no? Where is the executive secretary and even the board? Me no ka say there ya no crowd say e be san tu omo ka o. January ya e ba be ya na e ba be tu omo ka. And then again the most interesting part is that yesterday we chased up. Apparently say you do hono kra no mom do ma be sen ko de ye do mo ba be kire omo new office. Ye do mo ba office hono mo so ye de be do hono mo so a ye ni nkunya ni table ni be on be trampo e ni ho nipa 13 ni nyina o. Omo ni akonya omo ni table. Am ya san ka twon so omo san ko tena fie. Na ye hihye office ye office na ye be mo maba. Me no ka say ye hihye office ni wie for the next 2-3 months a on be ja ketua for 3 months. 2 the saying one say nkrofo no kra do maba no kra so no omo ye green. They are too new, they are fresh, either from constituencies or national service people that you've brought to come and run an organization that has been in existence since 2020. Now, bano mo bananka sakra no mo nim don ba beye say creatives no crowd be say actors and what's the difference between an actor and waker. I doubt whether they can even tell you who they want to really deal with. People say ben it is radical Christ.
Tobo.
Ayame ya say impayful to me tina say yes adie we e de hye honom no mogya honom ko. And I also won back. And I also says oh say no na wagya honom akona de na asie. I mean and I make it so yes abro we are. How do you expect us to see you? Ye hu say be we ye hwan. We your mambofo ana so ye den. Who be see ye hu saying
ya first security.
I mean for security.
Yes, security grade 3. Cleaner, office clerk, errands. Just on your best man.
Why never best man? Office hono why never best man? Security now bon office na why no be security why? There is no office, there's nothing. There's nothing. Also my fan crop for someone be adwuma and one will be our salary so I'm sure we'll find out how much we're going to pay every month. We're going to find out how much they're going to pay every single month. No why yes idea way now that better honum I catch us for nipa. So you know what it means. See executive secretary ba or workers did that. Workers no more hono ni we omufi ba so many medjuma no. It is also on show letter non fan call a 5 pack and on show letter non fan call a no way cultural attache for us to understand what is really happening now. How does that particular person gets to do it? Yes, you share mu there bufu kra wo mom san ka che no say san crofo na ya form no. There's this thing of say your form one they can train them.
Afini be
train more to understand that particular space. Yes, it is for two. Workers ni afa no legal office ni omo kanyina yes intino intino be train omo nyina nti say 2-3 years e be train omo wi a na say adwuma no esi
no ba ko
why do you do this
abro sema wo mu ni kra ni say before now some ka say from the 5-year deputy
executive secretary yes
now mo ya appointment after election amu ba be free abemu a na mo demote na ba business officer.
Me need business of course I am officer and office clerk. office clerk no ma beautiful na business officer na said dey me ni
office clerk na dey man no
aha ti me ni adwuma o pese obeye wo honom say business officer business ben no san ye ho officer ewe honom. I mean, you are giving certain positions that do not merit even a desk ewe honom, and I think that it's high time they take the creative art serious. Me them say whoever comes ewe ministry honom, the minister plus anybody, president, I mean the oral people, we are letting you, this thing cannot go scot free. We need to delve into it and find out who did this thing. That's Ankrofono. Me a coming one day we should put a hold on them. No salary for now.
Said, what is wrong with the fact say Yatua baby? Still now MPP was in power till 7th of January.
Yeah.
So what is wrong with recruiting people on the 18th of December and then now finalizing their recruitment? And no date is 13th of January.
No 14th.
And no
14th, right? And then 15th.
Okay, on the 14th of January.
Yeah.
And I think I will finalize our recruitment and I will do a more code training.
Yes.
What is wrong with that?
There's everything wrong with it.
Why?
Because one, Adenakasa is you and any office, it didn't exist in your books.
Okay.
So things that did not exist in your book until a certain pressure group came to you to say you should establish it properly. We told you specifically.
Yes, focus
up. Yes. Say, establish it. When you want to have to establish, what you need to do is that you need to have a board chairman and board members, have executive secretary. Then they can sit and know, so okay, these are the people we need, these are the people we have to have, and all that. Then you know one yet.
That's an old say in recruitment in Kwabeba, you shall say free.
You shall say free through. And start from the top before the down.
But when you almost shall say free
down
because the constituency boys in the form
it's your feet down as you go top. It is here no ma block you honey na ma nipa na aban fofo no ba be fa no say on no munye adwuma by force. And I'm saying share a nearby a sefata or hono. But even if you check this thing as against a man of crana, some of the things that is there, we don't even need it. We don't even need it. So I beg,
job for the boys.
Yes, job for the boys with the intimate minister incoming or the president or the ORA should look into it and then stop this thing ASAP.
Oh, but the truth is that I checked and I realized I was about January a market channel, it be freezing.
Thank you.
I won't get to area.
Thank you.
But I'm also hoping before the end of January, the new tourism minister will be announced.
Sure.
Maybe I know by January end they know cover it in a week.
Sure.
But okay, His Excellency John Dramani Abebi Mahama said that in his first 120 days, no appointed cabinet ministers a week.
Yeah.
Tourism is a cabinet minister.
Sure. I agree.
So obviously by the end of this month here, Ibenya minister.
Yes.
And in the Oba Bayenka.
And then yes,
like I said, friend, could you know card setting for friend pressure group a card that before cap?
Yeah, I said Omudin.
Yes, we didn't have to mention the name.
Yes.
Well, my card there, time at tourist, this very tourism minister, past tourism minister, my friend Japan Mesa.
Yeah.
Or appointing or can't they do man
and he was honest and I respected him for
that. There do man no le ba ba den olubosua mo poto gusua de no do
ose
ogusua de ogudo onsu enwie
okay
intina so we appoint him a na say bibia bokodo a lot of them na wa gina ono so no do nti say wa na din wa hwe as a lawyer or tat no to be offending in court they are astute lawyer wasa why banking onyim banking enwa na say oye them last minute appointment here. Well then it's really sad. Okay.
But I mean if I could have been count say could you let's also be informed say and yet creative arts agency in Kwana they were also
a lot.
Some of the agencies
lands and natural resource
maybe focus on your ministry. Agencies need be no. Oh yeah funny pedrum my bra free abem. I did no be kind say bra momo de no. Oh yeah had you funny pemukwa na so my documents the channel.
Wow.
The man echo even ECG it is bad.
Yeah.
Echo ECG it is very bad. Party boys will go on me it will blow your mind. Nkofu ya wo dina be there are two of them in I know personally as MPP boys.
And go for a creative arts for you.
Yeah, with dinner. Apart from Frankie Five, there are two other people. I know them personally.
But say a investigation. A chess a constituency boys.
Yes. Olafre, why should that? Men who they want? Why should them open what at this year or the new president and the new minister? The man the men now it's a ploy to really frustrate the new government. Why would you in any manner?
And also planting spice.
Yes, to also plant spice.
Yeah.
Why would you obey to the man because Frankie Five? I mean, why plant them as a spy in there? I will mention it. And the other two guys, I'm kind of wants minimum one. They are also like that same people. Ola, why would you from 2000 and from 2021 upwards? Another time was coming. If the morning, what set creative art agency? More employ, na money the money more she na my money niana could you pre-con na foka for call or minister and also 1 man up to 21st or 31st September. They couldn't do all this until they lost election before they started.
Also, so nipa no more appointment. Who's who free abem? No more appointment. Now so DH.
Ola, Emi obi to there Frankie Five. Obi to there Frankie Five there and a couple of them in there say one kasankasa wonya them power. That's what to mukade wo bokho. They work kwa ejuma. I mean then that means they are bold.
Okay.
That means they are bold.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Like cleaner now or tiny
cleaner and put them on fort clean them. But to beat the Frankie Five are only with in that sector they want. What's now one man was the executive secretary. Was executive vice
deputy executive secretary. And after
demoted one what do about business officer. Next Frankie Five to Mukado or Sola na pa we say no wa shatar wa shoe. We gwar ola wakati na honum there all babe juma ola the name is Frankie Five now ono so yibia no oyibia ola these are people you and I know them in the industry now when the government was in power ola there were a whole lot of things that they did and zaman koye ministry na zaman koye na so far ya kenya wobubu kotinwu what share wa asom the Ethiopia and pass wente new minister obey Japan Mesa ola also the same thing owie newa okwa see eyi wo friend takrade onum okay you takrade thinking there obey you understand no do go keep vote wo onum nya but the man nya wanhwe wente wanka say me some wara wo president no okay there yes offending Ethiopia mo pa mo nto aba mo obia no it is really sad. The mobile plant the monk of Muzashi ministry on there. Mumbran monk and mumpe information. I'm from my name to me and find the mind. It's a shame.
But as we speak in our sorry, so no, people are also lobbying. I'm out for lobby GTA boss. I'm out for lobby. I'm out for lobby creative arts agency. Executive secretary new board chair. Eat. I'm out for lobby. Just agencies need there.
Wow.
I'm out for team no ya cherry.
Okay. Ola creative agency. One of them. Okay. Today Mr. can.
Me Bema president, no pressure.
Yes, I've said it.
Let's allow him to work. Because Ejuma no so. And he has promised to cut down the number of ministers, and he's doing that. Sure. Let's allow him. Sure. But I'll always keep to my principle. We are not ready to have a creative person as a minister of tourism, arts, and culture.
Okay.
That will be the icing on the cake. But let's first bake the cake. The cake is the agencies. When we're able to solidify the agencies and they are working effectively, we don't even need a deputy minister.
That's true.
No, we don't need a deputy minister.
That's true. If things are working properly.
Yeah.
We don't need
Amaziba Phoebe Smith. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you too.
Bra Kojo, Bra Kodankwa.
Thank you.
Incoming Creative Arts Agency CEO. One time for you. I was your friend of mine.
You free.
Oh, your copy is 104.3. Your crown. I'm here to remember. I'm not going to share. Tammy Kane, me producer. With the massive baby.
I know that my father